now there's about 7 million to 13 million people living in the Shenzhen greater area. It's expanding. Where we live in Shekou is kind of on the peninsula, if you like, away from the city again, probably about a 35 minute drive. And where we are sort of looks onto Hong Kong, where we live is a very expat community, as you can see. The pictures that you see is a little area we call SeaWorld, which is about a 5 minute walk from our school. And inside that area, not only is there a large ex-cruise ship that's been turned into the Cruise Inn, a large hotel, now with a little golf, well, it's not that little, but a golf course behind it, and then the sea behind that. It's very nice, and you've got every sort of restaurant you can think of, probably 30 to 35. These seats, yeah. So there's Indian, Chinese, Thai, whatever tickles your fancy. There's Starbucks there, there's McDonald's, there's KFC. We're pretty lucky. We've got everything sort of at our fingertips. Of course, you can also jump on a ferry and get to Hong Kong in 45 minutes and spend the day over there and get back. So we're pretty lucky. Tourist attractions, Shenzhen, being a growing city, has a number of tourist attractions, close and nearby, with a lot of tramping and walking some of the local islands. Okay. As I said, well, this is the boat that I was telling you about. And you can see kind of a little bit of the drone range behind that. And there's another putting range on the left-hand side, which is the golfers. Very green in Shekou. It's kind of a model city. And they've tried to make it lots of parks, make it green. A lot of Chinese people in particular come to Shekou because they want to see the water and they want to see Hong Kong. So, they come in, they spend 12 hours on a bus to come to Shekou and have a look and then get back on the bus 2 hours later and head back. It's kind of amazing, but it is a pretty experience for them, and it's very well known. Where we live, as I said, is very expat, but probably a 10-minute walk back from where we're looking at now. You're kind of a bit more back into old China, and you've got your markets, and you've got your antique shops, and you've got your alleyways, and you've got to be able to speak a little bit of Chinese to get around. So it's lovely. You've got the best of both worlds, you really do. And the prices drop considerably when you get that way too. School housing is provided. At the moment, we provide it in 3 different areas. All of them are probably within 10 minutes walking into school. This one that we're looking at is the hillside in Wautuka. The next one is SeaWorld and the apartment that you see behind it, which is overlooking the boat and the water out towards Hong Kong. And the third is where I live, which is Coastal Rose Gardens. And again, a new complex. Most of these apartments are only 1 or 2 years old. Part of your benefits package is that the school will provide you with a gym membership, and you can either choose to do that at the school or one of the other surrounding fitness clubs. At the school, of course, they have a swimming pool, fitness lab up there, and squash courts and dance room and other areas that you can choose, and we'll pay for them. Shekou International School, fantastic place to learn, a great place to work. It really is. I was pausing talking to a couple last night at the cocktail evening, because sometimes I think, when we're at these type of places, you're selling us, we're selling you, and it gets tough, after a while, because you just want to be yourself. But truly, I'm really happy to be there. My kids love it. Got great teachers. It's a beautiful school. A great community. Excellent location to travel. I'm from New Zealand. Great place for people to come through Hong Kong and stay with you on their way to other places. And it's just wonderful. Not only I think academically are we up there amongst some of the best. I think we're kind of an unknown secret. And I was saying to Mike last night, I think the secret's out. I think people know about us. And I said to Mike again, from 8 a.m. yesterday to 10 a.m. at the sign up, we had people. The line was never empty. And again, the secret's out, but it really is a great place to work.
Questions that you have for us this morning? As Brian pointed out, Lisa sitting in the second row. She is at the school, so she might be another person to talk to if you have any additional questions on that.
Just out of curiosity, what's the average amount of years that teachers tend to stay in school?
Sure. At the moment, ISS has a policy that in ISS school you can stay for 5 years. And
Is pollution a factor?
Yeah, it is. It's Shenzhen is pretty industrial, and that part of China is pretty industrial. Within Shekou, they're moving the factories out, as Brian kind of said. They're kind of making it into sort of a little model sort of community within China. So there was a paint factory, and they've moved that out. There's a container factory that's behind the hill, behind the school. I don't know if there are plans to move that out, but you know, I think China is thinking about the environment. They're starting to realize what they're doing. There's a lot of traffic. So you are kind of within this area. You're not really in China when you're at school. But there are days when the pollution is out there. But then we also have some days where the sky is incredibly blue. Those
That's
days
not on a
are-
level with Beijing.
Yeah, that's true. It's oh, if you've been to Hong Kong, it's subtropical. It's like Hong Kong. I mean, we have it gets cold for me. And I can't believe it.
It was 18 degrees there today, for example, and
It's still safe rain.
some beautiful blue skies for the last 4 weeks.
Other questions?